Newsrme. An increase in criminal activity against women causes a surge in dissatisfaction in China. With more crimes against women in China, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, is forced to acknowledge the growing unrest in the country because women's rights are not being protected and gender equality and gender justice are not being respected. When a post in January this year showed a mother of 8 chained around the neck, it caused a stir in China and sparked a wave of change in the country. Then, another video showed a group of women being harassed and beaten by Chinese men in an expensive restaurant. According to the Singapore Post, a man tried to touch a woman's back when she protested, sparking tension in the country. The two incidents have angered the Chinese public, especially given the deeply gendered nature of Chinese society, where women still find it difficult to move. An Al Jazeera study last year on the status of women in Chinese politics found that of the nearly 92 million members of the CCP, just under 28 million are women, less than 30%. Only 1/5 of the National People's Congress is made up of women. Also, China's law on the protection of women's rights and interests was open to the public from December 24, 2021, to January 22, 2022, so that people could make suggestions for changes. In January 2022, 85,221 people took part in the first round of consultations. In total, 423,719 changes were suggested, which was the most ever made during a consultation period, according to a report by Singapore Post. The deadline for the Second Amendment proposal was May 19, 2022, and Chinese women are still waiting for the result so that the situation of women and their rights can get better in the country. Even though the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, just celebrated its 100th anniversary, women still don't have many rights in the country. This is because China is dominated by men and can't accept women's rights. Since the party took power in 1949, no woman has ever been put on China's top political body, the 7-member Politburo Standing Committee, let alone become the country's top leader. Vice Premier Sun Quanlan, who is 71 years old, is the only woman on the 25-person Politburo, which reports to the Standing Committee. This gap between men and women isn't any smaller in local governments. Valerie Tan, an analyst at the Mercator Institute for China Studies in Germany, says that even though 10% of provincial, municipal, and county-level leadership positions are supposed to be reserved for women, the quotas are rarely met because men are preferred.